Hi, and welcome to a union chakra clearing. This is a live video, so I'm waiting for a couple people to catch on here. So here we go. Hi, and welcome. I'm setting up space, sacred space for union chakra clearing. I'm going to go over chakra systems for yourself, and then also for your beloved, your twin flame. So those of you who are twin flames, just kind of give me a thumbs up or say yes, twin flames here in the building. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So, like I said, I've been really guided to continue to do these little clearings. I do them, distant for clients and for myself and anybody who I choose to do so for anyway. So I'm just going to continue to, pop up on here and do these little clearings. So what I want you to do is just get in a comfortable space and then start some breathing techniques. We're always going to start breathing techniques and connecting within, connecting to source, Christ consciousness. It's really key. Right before I started this, I seen a bunch of ley lines getting prepared to light up the grid of the earth. This is already happening, but it's just kind of going in waves. I think there's some kind of portals can be happening here. You can light a candle or a sage. I have sage going. What you're looking at right now is a selenite. That's a selenite crystal, so it's kind of like blasting you guys with some selenite. So it's like a peach selenite crystals. So selenite is for connecting to the celestial, the angelic realms, and it cleanses itself. It's a cleansing crystal itself, so it's already kind of having those properties in it. You don't have to light a candle, but you can if you would like to. But I have some sage going on. Okay. So we're taking some deep breaths here, always starting with breath work, like I said. So just breathing within and out. We're going to breathe into the chest. So a chest expansion. You can put your center of your fingers at your chest. So in between your breast. And then we're going to breathe and like expand it and stretch it out. So, and release. So breathe, like pinch your shoulder blades and then release. So few of those. Breathe, release, breathe, release. So as you're breathing in this way, we're calling upon the holy white fire. I always work with white fire, as you all know. So holy white fire of God, the Holy Spirit fire, which has all kinds of beautiful colors in it. We're working with Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. We all have codes right here that are being activated, extremely activated. So if you've been feeling nervous, if you've been feeling your shadow aspects really coming to come visit you, for you to have a look at, don't ignore those. Don't ignore what comes up for you, because that's all. It's here to show you something. And we need to learn how to work with these parts of ourselves. So this clearing, we're going to continue to breathe through, connecting to Christ consciousness again. So we're going to keep on just bringing it in. Deep breaths. Breathe. So you're just connecting to your inner higher self, your inner wisdom keeper, your higher self, your Christ consciousness, the Christ, the Christos that is within. And I want to remind everybody that when the moon is in your sun sign, this is when the Christos, the sacred secretion, is exiting out of your pineal gland. This is when it's very strong essence that is leaving the brain, and it travels down the 33 vertebrae of the spine and goes back up. So it's a cycle that happens when the sun is in your moon sign. So keep track of this. It is a very sacred time for you to connect into source, connect into that Christ consciousness within yourself. So breathe. And squeeze your yoni muscles and your anus. So you're just gonna squeeze and breathe out all the way up to the pineal gland. So breathe, hold, release. Okay, breathe, hold, release. And you could kind of do like a sucking, like a straw. Bring it up and release it down. So that really gets the energy moving, the channels through the physical body. That breath work, breathing it up all the way to the pineal and releasing it out. Okay, that might also bring in either chi energy or kundalini energy. Some of us have more chi, some of us have more kundalini, sexual energy. So it just depends on your signature and what you hold, what you, will be activated in you. So, but anyways, you could be feeling heat as we're going through this clearing. So first within your physical vessel, and then we're going to do between the union chakras. So keep breathing. So we did the chest breath, and now we're going to take it into the belly. So a lower belly breath. So this is like the Buddha belly. So pushing out your belly and back and forth. So allow the Buddha belly to come. You could kind of even rub your Buddha belly just to get some of that chi energy moving. And release. Breathe in. Allow the Buddha belly to expand. Rub in and release. Okay, I want you to rolling the shoulders. This is going to get any debris out of the energy field. Okay, now I am seeing some sacred white light pouring in like a shower of diamond light codes. Activating these diamond light codes, just breathe those in. If you allow it, I allow diamond light codes to filtrate in of the highest divine light according to God's will in my activation system in my physical body to activate. And we're going to cleanse and purify the physical body. So as you're going through your physical ascension symptoms, these washes really help. And breath work helps. So it's clearing, releasing. Okay, now I'm going to do just a quick scan. So what you can do is to assist is scanning your physical body, and I'm going to be hitting certain points. So we're just calling on Christ energy, Christ consciousness. I also like to work with Archangel Michael, your higher self. You could just ask your higher self to scan the physical body, removing negative thought forms, heavy energy forms. There's been a lot of fear in the system, so fear of your own power, fear of union not happening, lots of fear happening in the field. So we want to clear fear, false evidence appearing real. We're asking that to the Prince of Peace, Lord Jesus, to lift that up. Yana ikarero soto korishim dagre sidi ini ikari olumbiana. Yana ikaroro dakarishim dagre sidi ikari dagre sidi dini. So the light language, what the light language does is go in there and kind of blast it with light. The light language, the ego mind doesn't have a chance to figure out what the light language is saying exactly. Some of you may be able to interpret it, but most times it doesn't. So when I'm doing the light language and you're actually participating and breathing into the body, it does like a double whammy. So and remember, this is for your highest good, according to God's will, according to divine, that higher consciousness of you, who you are. This is not interfering with any lower energies at all. So we do not consent to any lower vibrations coming into your energy field. Remember that, having the discernment and not allowing anything in or to manipulate you in any way. Yeah, so we're cleansing. So the power of Christ and the power of our words and where we're at. So each one of us holds frequency. So as I'm doing this, we're clearing, we're asking to go away, go away, go away, go away. So anything that is lower cannot stay here. If anything has seeped in, I'm telling you, these some of these dark energies, they're really sneaky, and it's it's really disgusting sometimes. But anyways, it's nothing that the light, Christ consciousness, Christ cannot handle. It's nothing that you did not sign up for. It's nothing that we cannot do with love, the purity that we are. We are strong and we're beautiful, we're divinity, and we are powerful. Standing in this truth, in this authenticity, and reminding yourself, this is who I am. Some days aren't so easy, and that is okay. And having compassion for yourself and where you're at. So if you're doing deep purge, that's a whole different story. I'm talking about any lower things that try to come in during the purging system or purging phase, excuse me. Okay, so back in, keep breathing. So I'm seeing lots of star energy, stargate energy. So breathing, releasing. We're going to go into some gratitude here. So really, when we are thankful for what we have, when we're thankful for this, I'm very thankful for all of you for joining me and continuing to support my work. I'm very grateful and honored for that I can offer this to you, and you have the gratitude in back. So we're giving and receiving in this gratitude here. And as we're receiving this, we are lifting the vibration together of wherever you're at on the planet, wherever you reside at. We're helping this grid move, and we're saying yes to divinity. We're saying yes to love. We're saying yes to consciousness. We're saying yes to, for us to step into full power and full understanding. Thank you. And, allowing your higher self, it is happening. It's happening no matter what. So, I'm assisting in releasing some of these energies, and you are too. So I really want to thank you and honor you for being here and showing up. And also thank you for your call, because I know some of you may have been praying for help. I need help. I need help with this. And so I'm one of the ones, and not the only one, but I'm one of the ones that is helping. And I hope this just kind of ripples out for all of you, for us to each do something kind for each other. So let's kind of just really breathe in. And as this Christ energy is continuing to like flow, so as I'm speaking, it's still happening. The wash is still happening. The clearing is still happening here. I want you to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams after this, because there's going to be lots of messages. If you don't dream, it may start opening up for you in the dream realm. Some of you have been having lots of anxiety as the ascension energies are coming. And, this can be kind of a little frightening part of the ascension process. So just really connect to Source, God. So everything we're doing is according to God will when we're doing this. So keep breathing. Now we're going to connect into the union energy templates. So you cannot, you cannot, as we cannot do it for another person, but if you are a twin flame, you can do it for the union energy. So the union chakras is a little different working system than like the individual system. Okay, you have control over your individual chakra system, and then there's a union chakra system, and as that is clearing out, that can really assist the twin flame here. So we're going to go through each chakra. So it's like at the root, and we're just going to clear union chakras. Okay, clear. Sacral union chakra. So first your sacral union, just kind of tune into it. And then we're going to clear it with Christ light. Okay, just continue to clear that out. We're going up to the solar. And the solar is really complex, the solar chakra. There's like, it lines up all around from the rib cage and kind of hooks, and it's a really complex type of area. So we're going to go into the solar and anything that is connected to the solar. It's like a whole galaxy within the sun. So it's like the central sun, this Christ sun. And we can really assist in asking the Christ energy to filtrate in this area by adding some assistance to the union template. So as you're stepping into more power, your beloved stepping into more power, and so on. So a lot of illusion like washing away here, and as the consciousness, as people are ascending, illusions are washing away. So when that happens, the solar plexus kind of gets to work. It's its own consciousness here. So really breathe into that area. So that Christ, it's kind of like, if you think about it, being plugged into that Christ light through your belly, like almost like an umbilical cord through your solar, and all around the rib cage and whatever star system you're connected to. That it's, we can go into lots of that, but we're just going to allow the Christ energy just to filtrate through. And we're going to go up to the heart. Heart, sacred heart, the sacred heart of the divine union. tuning into this area. Whew. Lots of love here. This is awesome, you guys. So, lots of you have been doing a lot of heart work, which is amazing. Oh, I just see us like beaming some like heart rays, like beam. That's really cool. That's really nice. Okay, so since the front of the heart is so nicely done, we're going to work on the back of the heart chakra. Okay, collapsing that out, releasing. Yeah, there we go. Huh. And asking that Christ light just to do a Christ wash in the area. Okay, high heart. That's good. High heart is being activated a lot right there. So the high heart is between the throat and the center of the chest, center of the breast. So it's up higher than that. So where your necklace, say your necklace would lay, that's the high heart, and that's like pink. There's a lot of high heart activations. Some releasing there. And we're gonna go into the throat. Oh. Oh yeah, the throat chakra, I'm just seeing this like galactic energy really whew. That's really nice. It's a nice clearing here, filtrating through Christ light energy. That was a really easy opening there. Good. So it's happening. I really want you to trust into that it's flowing, the Christ energy working through every chakra. Now we're going to go into the third eye. So just close your eyes and look up. Like you're looking at the in between your eyebrows. So almost cross-eyed, but not really. You could kind of visualize a pyramid there. So as you're looking up, it's just like a peak and then your two eyeballs and then connecting. So it's just like a trinity there. So we're going to activate that and then activate the union's third eye and cleansing that. So just seeming like a beam of light, like a beam of this diamond light just kind of streaming through. Looks like a laser, but it's a really light blue, like almost like electric blue, but light. So Christ, remember, only according to divine will, to God's will. And if anything in any chakra needs to be removed, just trust that Christ is just working through the chakras, removing anything that is not of the highest light, anything that is trying to creep in. Anything that's trying to work any chakra is not allowed there. They do not have consent and it needs to leave any chakra. As we're doing these activation and clearing. Okay, now we're going to go up to the crown. Okay, and whenever I see the crown for me, I always see like these like chords, like these tunes. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Lucy and she looks at the codes. That's how I see things. So I see things like in codes. So we're just kind of playing your codes, making sure everything's in tuned and in alignment. So if you kind of see like the lines in your chakra, like so if you see like a pillar of light and there's lines in there, and these codes are being like retuned and readjusted. So kind of like ding, 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 ding. Okay, and then Christ consciousness filtrating through. There we go. You are your divinity, higher consciousness connecting only that which is of Christ consciousness. We want to make this clear. Only that which is Christ consciousness is allowed. If you're not of Christ consciousness or you're imposing or imposturing, you must leave. Go. Be escorted out. Now. There we go. So we want the purity, we want the divinity, we want the organic source of Christ consciousness, your consciousness that you are, who you created yourself to be or agreed to be. Any other gamers? Go. So we're going to run that Christ energy through your physical vessel, through the unions template. And if it is for your beloveds, your twin flames highest good, running it um, through their template as well as needed. And Christ, your guides, your higher self, your union's energy only knows if that is allowed at this time. So if it is allowed, we're going to allow that to run through, just according to God's will. And really trusting, stepping into that faith within yourself, faith within the divine, faith within your union. Allowing that faith to build up and allowing the Christ energy just to fill up any dense areas within the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body. There's a lot happening here. Lots is coming in. We're being activated daily. So just breathe that in. And we're going to thank Christ consciousness, the higher self that you are, the diamond light codes that have came through. There's lots of rainbow activations happening. Some of you are diamond light keepers. Some of you are rainbow keepers. Some of you are just, different weird angelics and galactics here, all gathered together in unison in one. We're all here to anchor in more light, more love of the Christ consciousness. And as old templates are falling, just remember sometimes it's not comfortable. It's not always comfortable. But you can do this. You are doing this. So really feeling that come up. We're just going to do another wash here for the union, and then also all dimensions, times, and space. So sometimes past lives can leak through. So we're going to allow the Christ energy to fill up any bleed overs. If you need to know about these past lives, they will be revealed to you at the correct time. So don't worry about that. They will be revealed to you. If you need assistance, find the right person to help you unravel these. So just breathe in as the Christ light is kind of, mending any bleed overs. And then if you need to know Sometimes we need to know certain things so we can understand, oh, that's where this patterning came from. I understand it more. It just kind of helps click things. Breathe. And then we're going to go into the astral planes and multidimensional levels, also with the Christ light. So any lower ETs or entities that try to sneak in through the astral plane while you are sleeping, creep up, try any of these trickery types of games, we're going to allow the Christ energy to wash through. Remember, if something does occur in your energy field, sometimes it is for us to learn. It's like if you think about playing a game and there's a level you have to pass, and you have to master that level. So just breathing in as the Christ energy kind of just washes, just a big wash happening through all time, space, dimensions, consciousness. Doing the wash. Continue to allow that Christ energy to wash through. And we are releasing any spirits who are lost around you. They need to go. They're going to be, everything's going to be escorted to their proper place where they belong. All lower energies, they have a chance to get on board for, raising consciousness instead of being lower dense energies. Christ will talk to them. So Christ consciousness, as we are stepping more into our evolved state, understanding what is happening with the physical body. There's a lot of people at different phases here. Lots of gifts are going to be coming on board online. And you're not crazy. Promise you're not crazy. So don't allow the ego to trip you up in that way. And remember, we are working with the ego or the human self also. So understanding, having compassion, and falling out. The templates are going to continue to collapse. Okay, so some white fire, God's white fire again. And we are just going to ask for our highest timeline to be at the highest timeline, highest state of consciousness that you can actually hold right now, the highest vibration of love and, devotion, allowing yourself to visualize your highest outcome, releasing the attachments, this healing energy. I'm feeling healing emerald energy filtrate through. So those of us that have had trouble like manifesting before, this is going to, start changing. There's a lot of massive changes happening. Okay, chakras are running, spinning in the right direction. Christ, Lord Jesus is allowing that, your higher self, just getting all the union templates where they need to be, shifting all that energy. The higher aspect of you knows. Just keep breathing. Breathing the energy up to your brain, to your pineal, and washing that down. Squeezing the yoni, squeezing the anus muscles, up, bringing the energy up to the pineal and down. Let's do 3 more of those breaths. Up and down, and breathing it up and back down. You could really feel that, kind of like a suction cup, and how it just really raises the energy. Some of you may only be able to raise it to the heart, but with practice, you'll be able to go all the way to the pineal. Okay, so we're going to just we're going to close up the energy and complete this. So you should be feeling a nice buzz around your energy field, clearing, and remember calling all of your energy back to you. So just saying your name, coming into your physical body, and anything that is plugged in, just keep on clearing that. That's being cleared out. Your codes are being lit up. DNA strands are activating. So the 12 strand DNA activations, that's happening as well. Oh, there's more releasing happening. I'm feeling solar. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling solar and throat. Okay, so we're going to just continue to move out any things that's plugged in, that needs to go, that's being unplugged. All right. Scanning and clearing. Okay. All right, I'm doing one more scan here just to cover anything else that you may be connected to. So we're asking the Christ consciousness, Lord Jesus Christ, to remove negative thought forms, heavy energy. Again, we're going to scan through any lower dark magic that could possibly happen. And I'm thinking this is maybe somebody that just came on. Clear. Clear. Go. So again, if you're not of Christ consciousness, but you on your way, anything that's trying to come in through any chakras, clear that out. We're putting everything spinning, yes, spinning correctly. And all right, so somebody has a twin flame that something happened with your twin flame, like they fell and in a past life. So this is where one of you is really scared of losing this individual, like deathly scared. And so a lot of that fear comes from that, where I could just see him falling off of like some type of cliff or like rock climbing or something like that. And this has caused a lot of fear, and just remembering that that happened in that lifetime, and you were just kind of carrying that over. So if that's you, or if you do have fear for that, just touch into that and just give yourself a lot of love and compassion for that, because it was hard to go through. And that goes for any of you that are listening that has that fear of losing them. Most of the time it has to do with the past life. So just like breathe into that and give yourself lots of compassion there. Okay, so filling up with lots of love, lots of divinity, lots of authenticness. Your higher self is, yep, I'm getting thumbs up, we're good. So, thank you, everybody. Bring in your energy, and the light is anchored in. I'm seeing that. Stardust, lots of star activation happened this evening. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And other than that, I feel that we are complete. Thank you. Thank you. How did that feel for you? It felt really nice on my end. Thank you. Yeah, it does. It feels good, right? You missed it. All right, everybody. Well, thank you. Have a good night. If you missed this, don't worry. It's gonna stay up on the channel. And remember, like, this is a selenite crystal, so it's just kind of like really um, clearing that out. It has angelic energy. The angelic realm is really assisting with clearing all that out according to God's will. Remember, we kept bringing that in. Thank you. You too. Enjoy your weekend, you guys. Thank you.